Okay, good morning, everyone. Today we're moving on to ternary ionic compounds. If you're still struggling with the previous set, don't worry about that. We're going to review everything again once we get back. But don't forget that if you also have questions, please message me and let me know that you're struggling so that I know that we need more help on those. But today for this, you need your notes packet. So if you don't have it, go ahead and pause this and get your notes packet back out. Discussing ternary ionic compounds, which are composed of 3 or more different elements, which usually contain 1 or more polyatomic ions. Excuse me. Polyatomic ions are ions that contain 2 or more atoms bonded together that act as a single unit. So, for example, PO3, 3 minus, NH4 plus, and CO3, 2 minus. If you go to the handout that I posted in Classroom for you, let me pull mine up really quick. So, under classwork, you'll see under Unit 5, I'm actually going to move it up for you into this week. Variable charges and polyatomic ions handout. This is going to be helpful for you. So let's look back at this. So PO3, 3 minus, if you go find that on your handout, you'll see that that is the phosphite ion. So if you look under symbols and charges for polyatomic ions, it is the very bottom one on the left column. So you just search through there to find the names of those. Most polyatomic ions are negative. Let me move this out of the way. It's been in the way in all my videos today. Okay. The 8 ions contain an atom bonded to several oxygen atoms. So example, phosphate is phosphorus bonded to 4 oxygen atoms. The 8 ions remove 1 oxygen atom from the 8 ion and keep the same charge. So, for example, you have phosphite where there is only 3 oxygens bonded to the phosphorus, but yet there is still a 3 negative charge. And once again, if you go back to that handout, there's more examples of different 8 and 8 ions. More about polyatomic ions. Polyatomic ions are written as a group. That means that the charge is applied to all atoms in the group. These atoms should never be separated when forming a compound. You can use parentheses to separate the ion from the subscript. So, for example, SO3 3 means that there are 3 sulfite ions whenever you have the 3 outside of the parentheses. This kind of goes back to what he talked about in the video if you watched that a couple days ago. We will do more examples of these as well, and I also have a video of the same guy that we watched the other day for you. The total charge of all compounds must be 0. So for the compound Al2CO33, the charges of each ion are Al3 plus and CO3 2 negative. This means that there are 2 Al3 plus and 3 CO3 2 negative ions. So I'm going to stop there. And I don't even want you to worry about these examples that are at the bottom. We are going to do those tomorrow. So you're going to finish with your notes here, and then we will pick up tomorrow and talk more about these types of compounds. So have a great day.